of the 5th edition. Join our various gaming groups as we play the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons. And maybe just hang out and chat about gaming in general. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, assigned to Ragnarok Story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Hey guys, Jim here and Kelly with Creative Play and Podcast Network. It is day 8 Friday for the D&D 30-day challenge. Long dramatic pause there as I pull up the picture. Apparently my picture of the 30-day challenge has disappeared. Aha, there it is. So day 8 is your favorite player character. So who do you got, Kelly?
I am, let's see. My current one I would have to go with is my Changeling Bard, because the ability for me to almost be multiple characters in one. I get to play with accents, but I'm not married to one specific person, because with changelings, they can have different personas. A couple of hers are inherited from her mother and father, and then the others are all hers. And she actually just came up with a new one a number of sessions ago. So she's got a total of 6 now of her personas. So I get to be so many in just one. So I would have to say currently my favorite player character is my Changeling Bard Lil with Crooked Smile. That's her full name.
And you get to enjoy the heck out of her getting to play so many different characters.
I know, and I finally got to play one of the personas that I created that has never had the opportunity. It's this little old lady, and she gets to talk with a northern Midwestern kind of accent, you know. She's a hoot, and I finally got to play her, you know, and she likes to talk to people. And did you ever meet her husband Ambrose? Oh, he was such a swell guy. He worked on the deck. I finally got to play her. That was fun.
Mm-hmm. As things got really crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I'm totally going to have to say my favorite character is an old bard I used to play in 3rd edition. Which 3rd edition, it used to take work to actually get to being a bard, which was nice. And that was going to be my old bard Mandawan, you know. Used him as an NPC in some other games with you guys.
Oh yeah, my ranger hated him so much.
Mm-hmm.
He was such a pain in the ass.
Because let's be honest, every time you tried to assault him, you rolled a 1.
I know, you cursed me.
And it was usually after I jokingly would say,
don't do it, you're going to roll a 1.
You're going to roll a 1.
I roll a 1.
It's one of those, it was self-fulfilling prophecy.
She was sort of eventually became multi-classed ranger rogue.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was mostly due to Mandawan, you know, just being the rake in her ear and, you know, if you did this, he's like the little devil on her shoulder.
Well, and he was really trying to help you kill that one guard that you were never going to be able to kill on your own. But if you take his advice, you totally could have whittled the guy down a little.
Mm-hmm.
Of
course, it involved poison.
Well, even a good rogue's got to use a little advantage every now and then. I mean, come on, there's nothing wrong with a good rogue poisoning somebody as long as they're not lawful.
Well, there is that. But I tend not to play lawful characters. I find it too restrictive.
Besides, let's not forget that the guard was also evil as can be.
He
was totally assaulting people that were under Memdawen's protection as well. So if he could totally sharpen you to be the blade that goes between the guy's ribs, even better. He has no problem with using someone else.
Yeah, and them taking the fall.
If you would have done the crime, it would have been okay if you had done the time.
Yeah, I'll heart that one.
Because, he totally would have made it up to you. Probably got you smuggled out.
Actually, if I remember correctly, she did get nailed by the city guard, and you didn't pay bail. You did. You brought me something.
I brought you something.
Is there something?
Apparently, brought you something for Siri, you mean?
Apparently my phone thought I was talking to it for some reason. Like, no. Slow your roll there.
She's totally on a roll right now. She's like, nope, we gotta do this thing. So, we totally should, recreate the character sheets for those characters and post their stats and stuff.
I might actually still have it somewhere.
I know I don't have Memdawen's anymore. It's long gone.
I might have Kelwyn's. I'm pretty sure that was her name.
I mean, I could totally check Hotmail and see if we have her still, because I'm pretty sure that was back when I used to regularly have you guys shoot me emails of your character sheets.
That's when we were dating.
Oh, when you seduced me with the power of roleplay.
It's like, what? You game? I could use a new GM.
See what you're willing to exchange in regards to gaming. And I'll warn you, everyone that's listening, never be the game master's boyfriend or girlfriend, because they get to be worse on you than anyone else because they know you'll forgive them in the morning.
That's true.
It's so true. So that's our favorite PCs. I think it's both because they were outside the box characters that got to be expressions of our little spoken to parts of ourselves. Just like.
Are you saying that I have split personalities?
No, I'm
not denying it.
Violent tendencies.
I'm not denying it, but
Besides, in that game, you totally expressed to me that since you and Carrie were both playing Rangers, that you wanted yours to be different than hers.
Well, yeah, because my sister joined after I was already established in the group. But at that point in time, the only class she really liked to play was Ranger. So, and I'm like, I'm already a Ranger. So we got her to do dual wielding Rangers because you could do that at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And besides, she still likes shooting teammates in the back.
Not intentionally. It's just if those ones happen to creep up.
Those ones happen, crit fail happens.
Crit happens.
Of course, that was back in an older edition where crit fail was totally a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Back in our day, 3.0 had crit fail and crit success. We weren't afraid of being the greatest edition.
Oh, God.
Alrighty, guys. I think that'll be a good place to wrap it up, and we should totally, like I said, totally find the character stats and post them.
I might have them somewhere.
Okay. We'll totally post it on the Patreon page once this episode gets posted.
I'll see if I can find it.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you for listening. Have a great night.
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. please follow us on Patreon at patreon.com/CPPN to never miss a show or stream.